接下来，让我们用掌声有请下一位追梦歌手。
The production value in China just makes me smile.
Who's
yeah,
that?
I know, I saw him. With a singer like her, I'm super curious her song choices because she can do, like, she could literally do anything, so I'm curious what she'll choose. I assume this would be a Chinese song?
Yeah.
So this is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Her vibrato is different when she's singing a Chinese song. Her vibrato gets loopier and...
She's choosing my kind of...
Yeah. So that does slightly prove maybe your point a little bit.
Yeah.
Culturally, that there may be a tie or preference, or a tie at least, between that stylization and what is culturally enjoyed or acceptable or familiar, whatever you want to say. I would still stand firm on saying that I think it's... I don't even know if I can stand on this hill anymore. I think it's still more pleasurable to hear a shallower, more subtle vibrato. For my ear, for sure. That I can't help. And I would also argue that I have read and seen science, whatever that's worth, stuff talking about how many oscillations per second and depth of oscillations which the average person finds pleasurable. Yes. So, you know, whatever you want to make of that, that's me dying on my hill. But I will say that I easily can observe the difference in the vibrato she applies when singing an English song versus a Chinese song, which does give a point to you or whoever has argued that vibrato is part of the Chinese
preference.
Culture.
Yeah.
I don't know about preference. Because the audience is going to take what they're...
I think it has something to do with the type of song they sing, the type of melody.
Is this a traditional song? No.
Actually, I think this, the way this was written feels more traditional. The wording of the lyrics feels more older.
Okay. But it's not an old song.
That I don't know. See, I don't know enough Chinese songs, but I can look it up later.
Yeah. This is very Zhou Shen of her.
This is the type of song Zhou Shen... Maybe Zhou Shen did the same song.
She's treating it with the same artistry and same delicacy that he might. He would, yeah. Actually, that tone is very Zhou Shen.
Interesting, yeah.
Now, even though female and male, that's still that, what I sometimes call that hooty, like that hooty head voice.
Yeah.
And now I can't even say about her, like, well, I wonder if maybe she's doing that because she can't mix and belt. And we know that's not true. So that means that she genuinely, that's how she feels this melody. Whose is this song?
I'm looking at it now.
Is it a girl song?
Whose song is this? It's a girl song, originally. And yes, Zhou Shen also performed this song before.
Yeah, it feels like a melody he'd be drawn to.
Yeah.
Whoa, that is a really beautiful little twisty turn up there. We're hearing it again. Hold on a second.
Sounds Zhoushen.
It's very Zhoushen.
Yeah.
Da da ba dwa da ba dwa da.
Yeah. Da, 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 da,
My voice is too tired. I can't sing up there today. Actually, can I even ever sing up there?
Well, let me look it up. Like, okay, da 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 da. Let me see. What's that key? It's beyond. It might be beyond your range.
I don't use that stuff anymore. I feel like that's got to be like A. My guess will be like B flat, B flat, B flat, or is it A?
Let me look it up.
What is this?
It's B5.
Hello. Yeah, that's usually the B flat. B starts to feel like ceiling for me.
Yeah. B5.
Yeah. Yikes. Well, beautiful up there. And this is not me defending myself, but as we age, we do lose the top. When I was her age, I was considered a coloratura because that's the training I have in my life is a year of classical training, which took me like the rest of my life to beat the vibrato and beat all those habits out because I wanted to sing pop music. But the coach I did have back when I was 14 or whatever told me, oh, you should go to Juilliard and you're a coloratura soprano, because I did have access to that and the note, probably the note above it and maybe one more. But A, I didn't foster it, didn't love it, wasn't excited about it. B, age. And so again, that's not, I don't know that I ever could have done, like this is not my specialty, but I'm just using this as a moment to talk about the human voice. She's actually quite beautiful too, like quite striking, beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so Zhoushen. I'm actually really, really glad they left that the way it was.
Yeah.
It was very, very, very slightly imperfect, but I loved it. Yeah. It sounded completely human, not roboticized. And that is, if you can get that out of a singer live, she is like China. She is very special. She is very, very special. And whoever was on editing on this show, thank you for letting her shine. After watching her sing All By Myself by Celine, I'm like, what is she going to do after that? That could like show off her wares. But this is a completely different chunk of her. Of her skill and ability, and she's still using mixing and belting in here, and this more classical or operatic stuff that is really clean and accurate, and the tone is just as lovely in both places. What's that?
You did it. You're doing it. You're just not used to it.
You know what? Try and put vibrato on it, though. That's when it really shows.
Yeah. You're used to doing it. You're doing it. But it's kind of past your range.
It's ugly?
That's a flat.
What?
B flat.
Oh, it's not even as high as the B. Yeah, it's... Whoo. But she is clean, and for the most... pretty fluid up there.
Yeah.
Like it's not struggling. It's not even taking a whole lot of effort from the look. Although, maybe it is taking effort. Of course it's taking effort. What am I talking about? She is just very skilled in making it look and sound easy. I think
最后那一下，哇，我感觉她要升起来了。
to some degree, I would say that she's quickly making her way into my... Yeah, like, so my am I, do you even want me to say this?
Sure, it doesn't matter. We're just being honest.
Well, I love JJ, and I love Zhou Shen, and I love Coco. I've not seen a lot of Coco, but what I did see of her, I was like, oh, you know, she's right up there.
What about Gong Ling Na?
Yeah, I mean...
And Han Hong.
Yeah, but so those two are slightly different for me because they're
more traditional.
They sing more traditional music, so for them, I hold them in extremely high regard, but they're just less like Western.
Yeah, people get it.
Yeah, but I love them.
Yeah.
Like I love them and would listen and would be rapt by performances by either of those two.
Yeah.
But this girl, what are we calling her? Ghost
Huang. Well, just Ghost. First name is just Ghost.
Yeah. So to me, I don't know, this is my third video I've seen of her, but to me, skill-wise, for sure, she's as good as I've seen. As good as I've seen.
Yeah.
Actually, you could argue. No, I won't go that far. But she's really good.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like our own preference, everyone's different. You have your preference.
Yeah, okay, so preference-wise, fine.
Yeah.
But skill-wise alone,
agree.
yeah.
We can all agree.
Yeah, skill-wise alone, and by skill, I want to extrapolate that. I don't just mean like, oh, she's really capable of physically using her instrument really well. Also, her, I call it taste. I read this quote a long time ago that was like, your taste is what actually makes you amazing. Because at a young age, really, really good artists at a young age even will know when their own performance is lacking. If at a young age or any age really, you will be able to recognize if you're truly talented or whatever you want to call it, whether it's your own performance or whether you're watching someone else, you will know what is amazing, good, and not so good. It's taste that determines that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have that taste, and then you're kind of screwed. You can teach people to do technique better, but a singer like her, it is about her taste, which built her skill. Because the only way you can learn to use your instrument this way is when your taste is such that you're like, not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite, not quite. You drill until you figure it out.
Yeah.
So whether, and that's what I will say too, whether I like the songs she chooses or not, or whether I like the style of song she's singing or not, is irrelevant to me knowing how good her taste, talent, skill, and work ethic are. I already can know that. Yeah. On top of that, I will even say it's very pleasant to listen to her. As I get to know her, I already can say, I mean, I don't know, she's pretty top tier. Because I get asked this one a lot. As a soloist, it kinda doesn't matter. Whether you're a soprano or a tenor or a bass, it's very likely that any song can be customized for your voice. Every song you hear on the radio has been customized for the singer that ends up singing it. Now, in a choir or Broadway show, voice types tend to matter because you cannot change the key in a group production, right? The orchestra is not going to learn it in a different key just for one singer. But as a solo singer in pop music, meh, do as you please. Change the key, customize it to suit you, sing it your way. Hope that helps. Thank you for subscribing to our monthly membership on Bilibili if you've done that already. Here's what we're gonna do. If you subscribe, you then have the ability to submit a video of you singing to us for me to review. But here's the stuff that you have to remember. Number one, this has to be high quality, okay? This isn't you singing into your cell phone. Nah. This needs to be the same quality or very close to the same quality of the videos that we're already reviewing. So you need to have good camera, good microphone. You can't submit somebody else, has to be you, okay? Next, we have to at least see your mouth, okay? If you want to have a Batman mask on or whatever you want to do, fine. You can obscure if you want. I mean, I want to see your pretty face. Well, it's up to you. If you do send us a video, we get to do what we're gonna do. Just know that. I will show it the same respect and love and compassion and critical eye that I cast on every other video. I'm pretty excited.